So this is my review for Ghosts of Wars. It came out this year on iTunes, and I'm not really into horror movies. It depends on what they are. I'm just not into ghouls, demons, and all that stuff. But there are some that I do like. What drawed me to wanting to check this out is it's World War II, and I like World War II stuff. But what really drawed me to this, other than that, was the fact that from the trailer, it kind of got a little bit of vibe of Ghost Ship. I really liked that movie. So this obviously takes place in World War II. These 5 soldiers come to relieve other soldiers in this mansion in France. And so it's haunted by Jews, the ghosts of them that were tortured by Nazis. The actors in here, I thought, did a very good job, but there's 3 of them that I recognize. One I didn't recognize till later. He's the crazy one. I don't know what else he's been in off the hand. I don't know what any of these been in. The one specifically that I recognize off the bat is that kind of face. I don't know his name, but I swear he's been in a bunch of different period piece movies, like a Mobs or World War II or something. I'll have to look after I do the video of what he's been in, because I know I've seen him before, and he's a good actor. He wasn't literally that good in the first 5 minutes. But he definitely gets his acting going. And there's another guy in here that I don't really think I actually recognize him. I think I recognize him because he looks like Grant Gordoff, or whatever his name is, the guy that plays the Flash on the TV show. But I highly doubt he's in this type of movie. He's just not that kind of person. But, I could be wrong. It's an indie film, but it doesn't come off like an indie film. What I mean by that is, it comes off like something that's kind of low budget, but with a high budget cam, or a medium sized high budget cam, that would be featured on the Sci-Fi Channel. Now, the tint of this, I don't know if it's edited in or what they did. It's probably edited in, because I don't know that stuff. To describe it, it's like the tint that is on, if you go on Netflix and you watch the TV show that's a zombie TV show that's a knockoff of The Walking Dead, you'll know what I'm talking about, because they have that tint. Or if you go back and watch the Stephen King Red Queen TV show from the 90s, that's what it looks like. And the special effects in here definitely show that it's that kind of low budget film. They weren't laughable, but they were pretty noticeable. And the gore was essentially the over the top kind of shoots out of the body kind of thing. Well, not like laughable, so it wasn't like just like what's that director that does those? I forgot his name. But it definitely was noticeable, and it wasn't that bad to me. I just thought, oh well, I'm not surprised, because what the movie comes off again is a low budget film. The acting was the best part of this. The costumes were good. However, I don't understand, and I know they had this gun at the time, but one of the guy's sniper rifles was a Lee Enfield, which is the British gun. And I know the Indians had them in the war, but I just don't really think about why they had that. But you know what? That wasn't really a big deal. And the story was very interesting. It was creepy, and there were some jump scares, but I wouldn't say it's like over the top scary, like it's gonna affect me later in the day, kind of just stop thinking about it in the dark. As that being said, I did have to turn one light on, because I'm a little bit of a wuss when it comes to those, so that's why I don't normally do them. But the story definitely is very interesting for a good part of the movie, and then it just starts getting kind of. It felt a little bit random. They were just all of a sudden seeing stuff, and then to another world, and then they get to a part where everything just starts looping, and I just felt like it didn't really fit there. But I was willing to let it go because it's not that big of a deal. I'm kind of used to those films. But then it gets to the plot twist. And that completely just derailed the movie for me. It was so out of place. I just didn't understand. I give them credit for trying something new. But really, it was like watching two different movies, honestly. They had the one movie, and then when they get to the plot twist, it was like a whole nother thing, and it just lost me. But then I thought that couldn't get any worse, because that was pretty bad. I know there's people who will probably like that, but it's not for me. It just took away from the movie. But the ending was just stupid. I'm sorry, it was just stupid. They also left you on a cliffhanger. I don't know. The movie overall, I definitely like the first half of the movie, but the rest of the half I just hated. But I will definitely give them credit for where credit is due, and it was interesting. And I would give this 2 out of 5 stars. Not even 2.5, just 2 out of 5 stars, because that plot twist was this felt like it shouldn't have been there. I don't know. They connected stuff to the other part of the film. I don't know. You'll have to check it out for yourself. Check it out and decide for yourself if you like it. It just wasn't for me. It definitely wasn't a top-notch scary movie as well, I'll say. But let me in the comments below if you've seen this movie, what you thought of it. And please like and subscribe. And I'll have another thing out on Monday. I'm shooting for it. And yeah, skull everyone. Stay safe.